Okay, welcome back everybody. Ryan and Danny from No Review Playthrough with Mansions of Madness today. We're going to go ahead and play one of the DLC scenarios from the app. Now I forgot the name of it. Altered
Fates.
Altered Fates. Okay, so we're doing Altered Fates. We do have that DLC that I purchased. We have played through all of those and the DLC. We also have the Path of the Serpent expansion. So some of the tiles and some of the cards you see today may come from that, or some of the enemies. It's kind of cool how the app will automatically add different tiles. It does make the replayability kind of nice. So I am playing Leo Anderson from the Path of the Serpent. I like playing him because once per round, if I move, then I can move somebody else's space. It kind of helps push some investigators around. And Danny goes with her favorite,
Rita Young. To move an additional space is a move action.
All right, so she likes moving 3 spaces. All right, so we were given these items to choose from. So we usually kind of, again, discuss who's going to get what. You're usually the spell, right, with Rita?
What does it use? Like,
Yeah, it's
lore?
been a while since we've played. A lot of times it uses lore, yeah.
Mine's a 3, so.
I'm at 2.
Oh.
You've usually taken the spells with Rita.
What is this spell?
Yeah, it's not a fighting spell, so it's not probably too damaging to you.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I usually strength. Usually I take one of the melee weapons. So
I think melee is usually agility though.
Yeah, mine is both. The guns are usually agility, and strength is usually. So we both need some fighting. So we do have a gun. We do have both of these. They're basically 2 and 2. So the fire extinguisher can be used as a weapon, and I can use it to discard all fire. The survival knife is just a knife. Roll an additional while doing observations. I have a 4 observation.
Got 3.
Okay, why don't you take the magnifying glass? We're both agility 4. Why don't you take that one since that? Because you probably won't use strength very much. You got a 5 strength. How is she stronger than me? Okay, all right.
She's an athlete.
She's an athlete. All right. Well, I don't have anything yet. Okay, so I guess I'm taking 2 weapons.
Okay.
All right. I'm taking 2 weapons there. Okay. And just so you know, I have bought the extra set of dice, so we don't have to trade dice back and forth. So if you're wondering why we don't have to trade the dice back and forth. So there's not a lot on screen. Most of our components are up here, all of our extra cards. We've got the monsters are over here. We're trying to keep it so all you need to see is the map on the board. So we're not gonna see the app too much in the scenarios we're playing. We're just gonna kind of read off as we go and go from there. So finish our setup. I'm sure we're gonna need the mansion tile. We usually start. Danny has the expansion tiles.
Mm-hmm.
We generally start there.
You arrive at Lady Helena's estate and find trouble is already underway. A glowing portal in the lavish entryway casts a kaleidoscope.
It's usually that one there. All right, so let's go. We'll go ahead and skip the story. Probably can't hear it anyways. That's okay. Yep, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and put it here because we usually go expand that way. Okay, so the ruckus in the entrance of Lady Helena's estate subsides as the abductors disappear. So a lady brought us to this mansion to help her, and then she's automatically taken through a portal. All right, so we place the lobby tile and wall tiles. So we need a wall tile.
Doesn't really matter which.
Now we have a bunch of ones that look like outside tiles for walls.
Yeah.
Just make sure it blocks off. All right, so we got that. All right, so we're obviously starting in the lobby here. You're left breathing heavily and trying to make sense of the last few minutes. Place your investigators. All right, we need a exclamation point. The portal is already closing, its edges shrinking rapidly. Through it, you can see a dusty room full of crates, and here, Lady Helena struggling against her captors. Place an interact token. So I think if I remember right, we have to go around and do some other portals. Do you remember? I don't. Yeah, that's the nice thing is it's been so long since we played. We don't remember hardly anything.
Like something about mirrors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna rush towards the portal to follow the abductors as it begins to shrink and close. But while one of you passes through, the other bounces off, collapsing. Yeah, I remember this. Portal ineffectively. Investigators must determine as a group which one of them enters the portal. Once you've reached the decision, the investigator who enters the portal removes their investigator from the board.
Remember who did it last time?
I don't. All right. See ya. Just moments before the last person has gone through the portal, it's only the size of a fist and no more physical matter appears to pass through. You are trapped apart from one another, although you can see and hear everything happening on the other side. All right. Wow, she dropped a shotgun. That was good of her.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay, so she dropped the shotgun in the foyer. Shotgun common item. Actually, I'll let you do that and I'll go through the app. Okay, we need a question mark here. A dagger glints where it is mounted on a wall. I don't know if we need daggers. We both have knives and a shotgun, so we might be able to skip that one. And then we need a search token here. This, the shiny brass plaque reads the lounge. Okay. Well, no, the shotgun's on the floor. Yep. She dropped it on the floor. All right. So this is the lounge. And we also have an unmarked door here. And another one. This one is billiards room. Okay. I forgot to mute my watch. Phone. Okay, so we got billiards room, an unmarked, and a barricade. Some of the furniture here could be used as barricades. We're not a big fan of the barricades. Oh, they're in here. There you go. There's a barricade. All right, while you take in Lady Helena's home, the investigator or investigators who enter the portal bear through the kaleidoscope of color until they find an end in sight. Okay, so we need the warehouse tile. I believe that's in here. Okay, so it's probably completely separate. Let me orientate it to the app. Let's see. Okay, that's what the app's got. Okay, I'll need a wall token. No, a door token. There's a door token. So we're magically making a door here. I don't know which way it goes. Okay. The room looks eerily similar to the one you just left behind. It has the same expensive wallpaper and crown molding, but they are damaged and yellows with age. Just where have you ended up? The investigator enters the portal, placed them here. So I'm over here, or let's say I'm in this room here. The bed, let me just make sure this is still visible. Okay, we're kind of right here with the camera, so as long as we're there. Okay, so I'm in here. I need an eyeball token. Newspapers have been plastered over the windows, but perhaps you can see where you are. Place a sight token. Exclamation. Behind you, the portal shrinks to a small glowing tear the size of a fist. Through it, you can see the lobby where you left behind. You hear the voices of any that remain there. With sound carrying through the portal, you'll be able to communicate freely despite your separation. Wow, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a sight token. Help, someone help. Lady Helena struggles against her captor. The woman who kidnapped Lady Helena takes her through a door to your left as you get your bearings. Now, no one would dare hurt you, the strange woman says. I just need to borrow you for a little while. The door has a dusty, tarnished plaque that reads lounge. Wasn't that the lounge?
Pretty sure.
I think so, yeah. Place a token, which you did. Okay, the door is unmarked. I need another. Oh, yeah, it's going to go on top of there. And then that is a grime dust-covered plaque reading billiards room. Oh, that's because technically I'm in this room, but in a different dimension.
Oh.
So that's why the lounge and the billiards room are matching up.
Okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm just in a different dimension. Oh, great. All right, so we need the baseball bearing guy, the deep one hybrid. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna go here. I don't know who you are, but you're gonna be sorry for interrupting our boss, Lady Elizabeth. And spawn a deep one as indicated. Great. Oh, get another one. That's nice. Okay. And we need to put a marker to designate him as a different character. You're surrounded by Lady Helena's abductors. Spawn, a deep one. A dust-covered dagger is covered on a wall. Well, I already have a knife. I wish I had the shotgun. And a barricade. It's a little late for that.
Yeah.
Thanks, app. All right. Go ahead and get started off here.
To the left of it?
Oh, there it is. Okay, so the apps kind of separate those. All right, I'll let you go ahead and go first then. So again, this is the one where we can split up our movements.
Okay.
Most of our games we can't. This is one where we can split up our movements.
So I'm just gonna pick up the shotgun first.
Okay.
And then, what was this question?
That was a dagger.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to waste your time searching for that.
I think I'll go over and see what's in the lounge.
Okay, so that was one movement. You actually can't see yet because that will be an action. Yeah. So you're only going to be able to move.
Okay.
Actually, you know what I should do? Again, if I go first, then I could have moved you for free.
Doesn't matter if we're close or not.
Technically, we're supposed to play this as if we were, like I said, that's what the portal says, is you can communicate with each other, we can do our actions. So let's reverse that. Go ahead and, not that there's much you're going to change, but
No.
so if I go first, because on mine, whenever I perform a move action, I can move you one space, so you'll get a free movement, then you could explore.
Yeah.
All right, well, hello, boys. Let's see.
You pointing at him?
Yeah. I don't know if he has a...
I don't think
It doesn't look like he's got a gun. No, it looks like he's just pointing at him. They're probably pretty healthy, too. What is their health? 3? Okay, that's not bad. All right, the problem is I have to move. I have to take an action, so I'll move, which... Oh, but if I move you, that moves you off the shotgun.
Oh.
All right, just do your turn as you did then. We'll put you here, yeah. Okay. All right, so I move for 1, and we will do an attack on this thug here. So we're gonna attack him with, beat him over the head with the fire extinguisher. It is possible. There are 2 attacks. Bladed weapon. God, it's been a while. I can't remember. I think bladed weapons use agility. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so let's try strength. This is a heavy weapon.
Both are the same,
So I'm doing the fire extinguisher. Well, yeah, they're technically both the same. All right, so fire extinguisher. You jab forward with the butt of your weapon, and then you swing around for a quick follow-up. So of course it chooses agility. Oh, that's 4. Okay, so 4 agility. If you pass, the 1-2 punch disorients your foe. He suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus the result. So I need a 2. Do I spend the 2 already? I kind of have to, or I'm going to get beat up, aren't I? So actually, it'd be 4 damage would knock this guy out. Because...
You only have to use 1 to get him.
No, I have to pass a 2.
Oh.
I had to pass 2. 2 tests to pass. So if I do 2, then I get to do damage equal to weapons plus your result. So I can do 4 damage. So yeah, okay. Spend those, which would turn these to successes, which is 4 damage, takes that guy out. All right, so he's done. Confirm he's dead. Okay, the problem is I am all done. 2. I can't do any more. Okay, let's go back to the map. Oop. I'm all done over here, so I can't do anything else. And you're done? Alright, so we're done. Mythos phase. A wind rises from nowhere and vanishes just as quickly, no immediate effect. The deep wind hybrid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest one, then it attacks in the space to suffer the least damage. So he's just going to hop over here, and he's going to attack. I'm definitely within 2 spaces. In a single fluid movement, the hybrid's clammy hands find their way around your face. Its muscles tense as it attempts to crush your skull. Suffer 2 face down damage.
When your strength negates.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even bother finish. Okay. All right, so or I can negate. So 4. Well, I'm where I used my clues. Oh, okay.
Just so eager to
Yeah,
take damage.
I'm so eager to take damage. You're right. Okay. All right, so I escaped the... Okay. All right, so now is the horror check. I will tell you right now, the horror check to me is completely unfair, I believe. It's just another free attack that the monster gets, so we truthfully just skip the horror check. It's hard enough as it is. I think we've still lost almost every game we've played, even skipping the horror check. So if you're wondering, we skip that step. And I don't care, because it's hard enough as it is. Well, to me, it's just a free attack. The monsters attack you twice per turn. You just get the tar beat out of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think we only played it the very first game we played, and then stopped.
We played it the very first game, and it just was so punishing. So yes, we skipped the horror check.
Right.
All right, you're up. Well, or again, you'll get a free movement in here when you explore.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to explore that, and then maybe I can push you farther in the room on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's shift the map over. You want a free explore, or just go? You're just going to explore?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so open that up. Go ahead and take that. All right, I'll let you read. I've got the tile over here probably.
The lounge looks like it was recently redecorated. The faint smell of fresh wallpaper glue lingers. Place the lounge.
Oh. Okay, there's the lounge.
And then goes
This way. Okay.
it looks as though someone, perhaps Lady Helena, left out an enormous book on the table.
Okay, got it.
A portrait of one of Lady Helena's ancestors is hung on the wall.
Okay.
Just by the couch. There's some signs of struggle in this room. A kicked up rug, fresh scuffs on the polished floor. Even someone's personal effects laying forgotten in plain sight. Place a lucky cigarette case.
That's a good one. I'm probably going to go through this deck twice and still not find it. There we go. All right, there's the cigarette in this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can move one space in.
All right. So you've explored. You got a free action to move in, so you have one more action left.
Let's see what's in this book. The book is open to a reproduced manuscript that is a little hard to parse. Lore.
We probably need that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, so turn yours. Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know how many we needed.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You decipher it and find a summation of the trial and execution of a suspected witch. Notably, this witch was a not too distant ancestor of Lady Helena's. This ancestor was accused of witchcraft by her noble father-in-law and ultimately executed in 1601. Reading over the testimony that commended her, you recognize the words of the spell that she was accused of casting. It is purely protective. Gain the flesh ward spell.
That's right there.
And then discard.
You didn't get a clue or anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so there's both your turns. Okay, so my turn. Move the map over to me. Okay, so we're gonna attack this guy. Let's go with the fire extinguisher again. You jab forward with the butt of your weapon, then you swing the head around for a quick fall. Agility 2. Alright, basically the same. And a fail. Okay. If you fail, your first attack misses, throwing your second
target off.
Throwing your throwing your second off target.
Your second attack off target.
Oh, I've only done one. Okay. So second action, we'll attack again. We'll do it. Let's try the knife. Maybe I'll be luckier with the knife. Bladed weapon. You quickly close on your foe and then direct slash across its stomach. Agility 2. Jeez, we're being punished today. Okay, let's see. If you fail, the figure catches your wrists and you clutch for another weapon to see the attack through. If you have another bladed weapon, the monster suffers equal to that weapon's damage. Oh, so I don't have another one. All right, both of those are fails, so he's now just going to beat on me. I didn't move, so you don't get a free movement. All right, so we're done. Yep. Your footsteps sound clearly through the building, no immediate effect. And this is going to say for horror check, we're going to skip that. All right, so now the monster's turn. He's already here with me, so he's going to attack me. The hybrid slips behind you and draws a coral-encrusted dagger across your neck. Strength 2. If you pass, you manage to kick free. Which, at this point... thank you. Managed to kick free. If not, take damage. Okay. All right. And there's the horror check. Yeah, basically the horror check is just going to say, if I remember right, it was just basically, well, you had to check the numbers, and it was pretty much a free attack almost every turn. All right, so let's go back to me then. Let's see if I can hit this guy this time. All right, so let's go with the fire extinguisher. A blood fury consumes you. You swing madly at your enemy's strength. Roll 2 additional die if you suffer damage. So I'm just going pure strength. The monster suffers the test result. So now a 3 would be awesome.
Nice.
Oh, there we go, 3. Okay. All right, so add all the damage. He's dead. Okay. All right, so let's move the app. So I'm here. The question mark is dust-covered dagger.
It's basically.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to waste time. So I can do
You
it.
already have 2 weapons.
Yeah, I already have 2 weapons, yeah. Okay, so nothing I can do with the question mark. I guess I could. Well, do I want to look outside? Newspapers have covered the window. Perhaps you can see investigator in the warehouse may look out the windows. Do I have to be there? It just says, usually these are free as long as you're on the tile. It doesn't have the action icon, so yeah, let's look out the window. The newspapers are layered so thick it's impossible to see through them, but you cannot help but notice they have been applied recently. They're all dated to within the year 1942. Discard this. Great. I don't know how to stack that. Okay, so that was basically free. All right, so I can go into my version of the lounge. Okay. Well, yeah. So I'm not going to move again. Or I'm not going to perform a move action. Okay, so I need the wide hall lined by peeling wallpaper leads to 2 rooms. Discard then place the interior hall tile. Okay, so we'll put that there. That's the one bad thing about this is, yeah, that's that one. Finding a tile sometimes can be a pain. Let's see. The rug. There we go, that way. Okay. All right, we need A woman seals a golden key inside a wall safe. You do not see her anywhere. Lady Helena anywhere. Place a search token. Lady Elizabeth looks up for a moment. Looks up, and for a moment, her resemblance to Lady Helena is uncanny. Don't worry, I'm just borrowing the old girl for a bit to help me find something. Family matter. I'll put her back when I'm done. In the meantime, I find the 40s to be so awfully dreary, don't you? I think I'll continue my search somewhere a little more comfortable and safe from your bumbling. She steps back and realizes a portal is open behind her. The rift closes around her and she is gone. Okay. A picture of one of Lady Helena's ancestors is covered by an ancient or thick layer of dust, obscuring any details. Wow, lots of stuff. This room is repurposed into storage. You recognize a lot of the old broken furniture and it's been pushed against the walls. A locked metal chest is there. And the disc of something, whatever that name is. On the far side of the hall, all sorts of strange items look in a heap. Alien objects and futuristic-looking weapons are side by side. Ancient tomes. It is dizzying, but you recognize something. The disc of Itzazamama is there.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Why is it always... Did I pass it again?
Give it to me.
All right.
It's right here.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. All right. So again, this one is an expansion thing, so it's kind of cool to see how the app will just kind of change which items you find throughout the game, depending on what stuff you have. Someone is pounding on the other side of this door. Muffled shouts punctuating the bangs. A golden lock on the door glints in the dim light. Place an explorer token. So we need a golden key. All right, so I may move one space in. Okay. Now I forgot. Oh, that was a long... Did I just fight, or did I had to fight twice, didn't I?
That was last time.
Oh, that was last time. Okay, so all I've done is explore.
Yeah.
All right, so the only thing I can do is look at this token on the wall here. Is this where we had to find that stupid combination?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't input the combination. We failed. We couldn't find out what the stupid combination was. She said 1492. It's an action to input the combination, right? You spin the dial 3 times clockwise, landing on the first number. Use the buttons below to input the first number of the combination. I'm going to try 14.
Yeah.
Carefully, you spin the dial counterclockwise to put this. It's only going to be 3 numbers. Use the buttons below to input the second number. We'll try 4. I think there's only going to be 3 numbers though. Last of all, you move the dial to the final number. Use the button. Yeah. We'll try a 9 just in case. It does not open. Which part of the combination is wrong? I don't know.
I don't know. All of it.
Yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I seem to remember Okay.
But I also seem to remember there was someone in
Yeah.
there, but I don't...
Well, it says golden lock, yeah. Well, there is an action I can say, I could have talked. Okay, well, maybe I'll try. Okay, on my turn. All right, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna move into here and pick up the cigarette case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you get extra rolls, right? Or change your
I
result?
can change that to a success.
Okay, so you moved once. You have 2 more spaces you could move.
Over to there.
Okay. And that would end your turn.
Yeah.
All right. A loose fluttering page covered in barely legible text catches Leo's eye. Unable to resist, he reads. Leo Anderson suffers 2 face-down horror. Stop reading books. 2 lore. 1, okay, so I'll negate one of them. Face-down horror, okay. Yeah, because it's up, face up, unless it says otherwise. Okay, so face down horror, so I negated one. Then he flips one horror face up. Well, whenever you end a turn in a space with another investigators, take an item from them. Okay, that's probably not going to
Well,
happen.
you're in another dimension, so.
All right, the portal flares and shifts rapid different colors. A moment later, sigils for seeking and finding the floor of the lounge. They fade, no immediate effect. Okay. Back to one of us. All right. Let's see if let's knock on this door then. I can't open it, but I can. Oh, good. I was hoping you'd make it through before the portal closed. Lady Helena's voice comes from the other side. You need to get me out of here. I'm locked in. Those interlopers are searching for an old family heirloom, a statue of some kind. I expect it contains great power. They wouldn't give up many details about it. I can find it if I'm out of here. I'm being prevented from helping more. I think that woman is draining my power for some reason. Lady Helena sounds furious. Let's see. So we can say, where are we, or prevented. Let's see, where are we? I believe we're in my country manor, but it certainly hasn't been maintained. I recognize the wallpaper in this room. I picked it out when I had the lounge redone, but it looks old and yellow in here. More importantly, if you let me out, I can scry to find the location of that statue they're looking for. Since it's my manor, my family heirloom, theoretically I should be able to find it fast enough. I imagine that's why I'm locked in this room. There's strange sigils everywhere that I think are more than just show. The woman who took me, Lady Elizabeth, seemed too knowledgeable about magic as well. For a study that is supposed to be outlawed, she kept mumbling nonsensical things about finally claiming her true inheritance. It was quite frightening, frankly. Gain a clue. Okay. And that's it. So that was an action. This is a picture. This one's a picture here. All right, so I will move. So I did a move action. You probably don't want to move, right?
No.
Okay. I could move into here, I guess. Make my way back out and collect this. Now let's take my second move and move there. Can't do anything past that, but at least I'm not wasting my movement. All right. You gonna try that question mark?
Yeah.
Okay. A portrait of an ancestor of Lady Helena is hung on the wall. Search it. You are certain there's something very strange about the depiction of Lady Helena's ancestral coat of arms.
Lord.
Just one. There we go.
I guess I could
Oh,
change it to a 2.
it doesn't say. We got the input numbers.
I can change it to 2 with my
With your
case.
cigarettes, okay.
Yeah.
2. You realize what is bothering you. The image of a stray gray creature quartered in the coat of arms. Rather than a depiction of an animal, the creature looks more like the image of a stone idol. Take 2 clues and then discard this. Okay, that was first action. Oh, something's happening. There's nothing further learned about this portrait regardless of the version you look at. Discard this token. Oh, am I...
Oh, I guess that one then.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, we're in mirror rooms. Okay. All right, so that's I guess I didn't waste my time there. Okay.
And then I'm gonna move out
To
there.
there. Okay. All right. My turn.
Yeah. Well, and you went before me.
Okay. Yeah. We kind of split turns up, but sometimes we forget who's gone or who hasn't. The nice thing is the app doesn't know. You could totally cheat and do like five actions. Okay, so we'll end our phase. We try to mix it up, but sometimes we get confused. All right, you lost your way. You suddenly become desperate for a familiar landmark or clue to your location. Rita suffers 2 face down horror. Your observation negates.
I'll go 1 extra because my magnifying glass.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
That's 3. Cool. All right. Because it was 2, so you negated both of them. Okay.
Smart.
All right. Do I need this disc of Ijabidwimam? It's a Mamna. Roll an additional die during the Mythos phase. Extra die are always good. Okay, one action, pick that up. Second action, let's take a look at this.
Case.
This room is a makeshift storage room full of boxes, broken furniture, and a locked chest. I'm gonna have to probably force it open. You poke around and find mostly junk, but the locked chest intrigues you. Unfortunately, the mechanism is rather complex. Tap to complete the puzzle. All right, so here's another thing. All right, so the puzzles you're supposed to do, my agility is 4. So I'm supposed to use, I think it's only 4 agility per turn. I can't remember, which is completely ridiculous because some of these puzzles take us 20 turns to figure out.
These ones are easy.
These ones aren't too bad, but the symbol ones are very bad. So we, again, a house rule that we just do the puzzle until it's done.
Yeah.
All right, Danny's pretty good at these. Need to move that out of the way.
And then
We need to get this. Pull the gray back.
that. And like,
See, that's like 9 moves already. Okay,
Alright.
we need to get that out of the way. There. Yeah, see, it would take like 4 turns. I mean, we're a little sloppy with it because of that, but we don't care. Again, this game's pretty tough. Oh, a lot of text again. An old thin tome on dust velvet pillow is the sole thing inside. You page through it and find a collection of regional folk tales. There's one that even relates to Lady Helena's family. Years back, the tale goes, the current lord tricked a fairy into giving him a token from its homeland. The token was a small stone statue that gave the lord great but unspecified powers. The book is old, but why would someone go through the trouble of protecting it so thoroughly? Take 2 clues.
nice.
All right, I'm up to 3 now. Good. Then discard that. Yeah, not horrible. I guess clues are always important. All right, so there's my 2. I picked up the disc of It's a Mama. It's a Mama. It's actually It's a Mamna. I mean, it's pretty close. It's the Mama. All right, your turn.
I already went.
You did? Okay. All right. That's what I mean. I can't ever remember. Leo Anderson tries to speak, but instead all of his teeth fall out one by one until he screams himself awake. He suffers a horror. Okay, so
How
it
are you
is.
sleeping?
I don't know. I got tired. All right, so it's face up, unless it says. Suffer 1 additional horror, then flip this face down. So we always keep track of our horrors. So that's not a very good one. I don't want to flip that one again if I don't have to. Yeah, face one's more, so I had to pull another one. Keep face up whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces, suffer 1 face down horror. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces of what? Oh, if I'm in, it says claustrophobia. So if I end my turn, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go insane like almost immediately. So like this has more spaces,
Yeah.
but I'm in this little room. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces. So, I mean, technically these are, range is 3 spaces. Is that ever going to happen then? Suffer 1 face down horror. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces. I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because to me, that seems like I would almost take horror every turn.
Yeah.
Unless I was in like here. I mean, this kind of makes sense here, but what's within range? I mean, range is generally 3 spaces away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. And that's an original horror too. I don't think we've ever had that.
I think we probably have, but just ignored it because we didn't understand.
maybe we did. That seems pretty devastating, basically, to take a horror almost every turn. Within range of 2 spaces. Maybe, I mean, you're always within you're always within range of some space. All right. I mean, this one I would say that probably definitely take a horror from that.
But there technically isn't a door here.
Well, it doesn't say anything about door. Doesn't say anything about doors.
That's one space, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. These are all mixed up. I don't know what that's considered when it says within range of 1 space. You didn't bring your phone down here, did you?
No.
These are all mixed up. Okay. Let me just see what let's see if I can find an answer fairly quickly. Claustrophobia. Oops. That's the basic definition. There we go. It comes right up when you start typing mansions. Okay. Let's see. This is on the Fantasy Flight, the game makers. Okay, so this person says you end your turn on space X. You count the range from your space. If you're unable to count more than a range of 2, the effect does not trigger. In open spaces, it's mostly a dud. Inside a mansion, better stay in a very long hall or find someone able to turn that horror face back down. So this one I would have taken, I'm pretty sure I would take one.
Yeah.
This came up the other night, that you're fine with counting around corners for halls, but you cannot count through doors. And this is where it's like, if it's this complicated, then... Okay, this guy says, first thing you do is count out to a radius of 3 spaces away, minding doors, walls, and other things you can't count through. Then total up the number of spaces with that radius. For example, number 3 has 3 other spaces within itself, range at 2, so you would be safe. Number 5, I don't know where the numbers 3 and 4. With claustrophobia, you need to end your turn able to count 3 or more spaces within range. So if you're in the bathroom, which is bad, only 1 space. The library, bad, 2 spaces. Most rectangular rooms only have 2 spaces and a door in nearly every wall. So you want to avoid them. Stick to hallways, multiple spaces, not. But I disagree with this. Okay. All right, well, what we're going to do is we will go ahead and, since I was in this room, basically I could say to me that's definitely claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So I will take face down horror. We'll go from there. All right.
My turn.
Your turn, okay. All right, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll just explore that room then.
Okay. Okay, a long hallway stretches before you. We need the hall 2 tile.
It's got a wall next to the...
Well, there's all the hall corners. What was it, hall 2?
Hall 2.
Study. Okay, there's the hall 2. And then I think it looks like we're blocking that off. Okay. Block that off.
You wait until Lady Helena returns. I'm not afraid of you. The raised voice of a young woman can be heard behind this door. Loud crashes come from the room. Please explore. A locked desk is on one side of the hall. Its legs have been carved into the shape of a frolicking
satyr.
satyr. heavy, beautifully carved bookshelf looms over the hall. One of the floorboards looks a little loose. You might be able to hide things underneath it.
I can barely reach. I can't see the exclamations.
The door has a plaque that says billiard room.
So it's gonna loop around.
Some of the furniture here could be used to barricade the door should need arise.
Yeah, we found barricades almost useless.
A lot of stuff in here.
Yep. Okay, so that was one action.
Guess I'll check out the desk.
Okay.
A locked desk sits against the wall. Its legs have been carved. Okay. You realize the lock is fragile. It'd be just as easy to force the thing open as it would be to pick the lock.
Okay.
It's so strong, I'll force it open.
Yeah, that's right. Your strength of 4.
5, actually.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if I completely failed this. No. 3.
What does your cigarette case do?
I could have made it 4, but
Okay.
with a painful clicking sound, the lid lifts, part of the lock dangling uselessly downward. Instead, you find a house full of expense documents kept by one of the staff. Underneath, there are several reports of strange figures being sighted around the estate. It appears Lady Helena was being watched for at least several weeks. Gain 2 clues.
Okay, let me take that out. Wow.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. So I went.
Yes.
Okay, and then you. All right, go ahead and do the mythos then.
You go first this time.
Okay. All right. All right, that's for you.
Rita Young absentmindedly touches a hand to the wall and is overcome with visions of betrayal and bloodshed during the construction of this accursed building. Rita Young suffers 3 horror. Will plus 1 negates.
So then you got clues.
Yeah.
So does your cigarette case turn magnifiers into success?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once per
Once?
Wow.
All of them or one?
Once per 1. And I haven't used it yet, so.
Okay, so I'd use it now.
Yeah.
Negate all of it.
Okay. The portal flares and shifts rapidly, different colors. No immediate.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we need the spawn a temple guardian. That's again from, I'm pretty sure it's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where, again, the path of the serpent, they take this into consideration here. Okay. Snooping around, huh? Let's see how well you do with this. Spawn a temple guardian.
What's there?
Why has it got to be there? Yeah, it's in that, yeah. It's there. Gosh, dang it.
I don't think they move very fast, though.
Oh, he's only 4. Okay, he seems like he should be stronger than 4.
Yeah.
All right, moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator, so yeah, he'll move towards me. Oh, I mean, look at... then attacks. No investigator in the space. So he moves towards the nearest... They always do this. And then again, if it was a horror check, I'd have to do that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm fighting again. All right. So...
You first.
Me first. So again, I only have melee weapons. If I would have known, I'd have to do all the fighting. So I have to move 1, which takes up a whole action. So you could move if you wanted.
What was that? That was a loose floorboard.
That's the portal. Or loose floorboard, yeah. So it says you can hide something beneath it. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what good that would technically do. Okay.
I don't think we used it last
All
time.
right. Well, I'm gonna bash this snake or stab it. let's stabby stab. It's a 4 attack. It's a 4 health with a bladed weapon. My disc only lets me reroll during the Mythos phase, so if it's something bad against me. As you approach, your foe lashes out at you. You sidestep the strike and slash at the outstretched limb. Agility 2. So
And it's plus the test result.
if you pass, your enemy cries on pain and the monster suffers plus. Okay, so I might want to. Well. So it's the weapon. So I could kill it. Damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test. So he's a 4. So I will do 2 clues to turn 2 to successes, and the knife is a 2 attack. He's gone. You need to step up your fighting game, Rita.
I have a shotgun.
Yeah, no, you have all the good stuff, and I'm doing all the fighting with my little survival knife and fire extinguisher. All right, so I only moved 1 space, so I'm going to take advantage and move a 2nd space. So that's me. I'm not going to take claustrophobia. I'm in a big room. Yeah, that's good enough for me, because I mean you can barely move in this game, so you could be stuck in a hallway for 2 or 3 turns sometimes. So, so I'm going to count this as 2 spaces. There's 2 spaces around me. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2, I think what it means is, yeah, are there 2 spaces around you? Yeah. And the internet did agree. You count the one you're in. I would say that's 2 spaces, so I would say I'm fine. Okay. I'll move. Okay, so question mark is a bookcase. That's a bookcase. Yeah. So you could search it, or loud crashings come from this room.
I'm gonna read a book first.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Interesting.
All right. So search the bookcase. At initial glance, you find nothing more interesting than an outdated encyclopedia set. However, you notice small cracks in the wall surrounding the bookshelf, as though something behind it is putting great strain on the wall. You attempt to push it aside with strength. Yeah.
Strong.
Get those swole arms of hers.
Nice.
Oh, wow. 3. So you could use a clue or your cigarette case, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think I'll save these. If I can do it at least once. If I need to later, I'll just use a clue.
Okay.
So I got 4.
All right, so add 4 to the app. We don't know. All right. Okay. Go. I've got the tiles, so go ahead.
You manage to pull the shelf away from the wall with a loud creaking sound. Behind it is a doorway through which you can see a long forgotten
Pretty sure it's
office.
that one. Yeah, the office.
Describe it. Okay. Yeah, the office.
Okay, so we'll take that out. Oh, and put it.
An old piece of parchment is nailed to the opposite wall. An archaic lockbox covered in strange ruins sits along the rotting desk. Move 1 space.
Okay, so we need another question mark here. That's it.
Yeah.
Looks like. Okay, so we've been playing for about an hour. At this point, we're gonna stop this part of the video, and we'll post the second part for you later if you want to watch that, but we'll end the first part of this right now.